EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome to our coverage of the NBA All-Star Game with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan.
And guys, this really sets up to be an incredible night in terms of excitement from the coaches to the players, to us here in the booth. I mean, this is such a fantastic event to be a part of.
Guys, it really is the greatest all-star game in all of sports, in my opinion. We have the best players in the NBA at the peak of their power. I mean, I can't wait to see what this year's game has in store for us.
Now a look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. Durant is out there with LeBron. James, then it's Harden, and it's Nikola Jokic, and it's Curry in at the guard position.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
And the call up against Jokic. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
Now, Giannis, following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving.
And, you know, the improvement we've seen over the years from Leonard has been incredible, especially his three-point shooting.
Outside Curry. Here's Jokic. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. Outside Butler. And there's the pass to Irving. Basket, good.
Well, I tell you what, Kyrie is an absolute magician inside. I mean, it's obvious that he works on his finishing, but he works on big guy drills too. That makes him even more impossible to deal with. I don't know if we've seen a better finisher in the history of the game that's 6'5" or shorter.
And it's Jokic missing.
Boy, not the kind of start they wanted. Only 1 for 4 so far.
Releases from 15. LeBron passes to KD. Over Irving. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by James.
Methodical and productive from mid-range. Few players in the NBA shoot it like Kevin Durant.
A nice shot by Irving.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an All-Star Game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star Week.
Craps in the tray. Durant's got 5 now.
And as usual, neither team really grinding too hard at the defensive end.
And I think that's okay in this event. I mean, I say the more highlights, the better.
Now here's Leonard. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to talk with Frank Vogel for just a minute. He was looking over the lineups and he said, I've never seen such even matchups all my life. The talent on both sides is just insane. I asked him if he had a game plan for tonight, and he told me, I thought about it, have some ideas, but that's not what this is about. It's a showcase for the best of the best, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Now, Doncic. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. Hangs home the trifecta. Irving's got his third basket of the night right there. And it's the West All-Stars ball. It's a three-point game. KD on the wing. Butler with the steal. Irving dishes to Antetokounmpo. And he slams it down right on top of Kevin Durant.
Oh, but the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
An almost entirely new group now for the West. Embiid, he's checked in for Jokic. Julius Randle comes in for Kevin Durant. Beal's checked in for James Harden. And Lillard subbed in for Curry. That's tipped. Butler with the steal. Irving kicks to Leonard. And the rejection by Embiid.
Look at how well Embiid uses his size on defense there, swatting down the shot and doing it with authority.
LeBron outside. Passes it to Beal. Now Doncic. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And stolen by James. Outside Beal. Pass to Lillard. Back to Beal. LeBron against Doncic. James looking around. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Randle. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Irving doing a nice job there, being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
Giannis has gone 3 for 3 from the floor. Deal with it. Butler covering. Doncic with the steal. Leonard kicks to Butler. To the inside. Kicks it out to Leonard. Inside. In the corner, Irving with it. Shot clock at 6. Leonard finds Butler. Count that bucket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Randle. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Embiid, no good. And here's Irving. He has 7. A 3 from Leonard. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 3rd assist on the night. Lillard against Doncic. And that one, good.
The natural offensive talent of Lillard gives him incredible flexibility. And boy, he can strike at any time.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. East All-Stars ahead, up by 10. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. With you again on the most entertaining night on the NBA calendar. 1 quarter down and 3 to play in the All-Star game.
And guys, we've already seen some unbelievable action here tonight.
And there will be plenty more to come. We know that. All-Star action never disappoints.
And you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
On the court for the West All-Stars, they've got Bradley Beal, Damian Lillard out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Embiid in at the 5 down low. And the West All-Stars have possession. After the basket by the East All-Stars on the other end. Here's Beal, accurate with the jumper from the elbow.
You can't let Beal get that comfortable because he's so efficient once he gets in that area.
Gobert finds Doncic. There's Williamson with the three. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the West All-Stars. Trailing by 10. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, we know what a skilled passer Westbrook is, but you still got to appreciate that dime there. Very impressive.
Now here's Levine. George passes to Gobert. Levine for three. Hits the three-point bomb. Levine's got 5 now.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's George. Kicks it out to Williamson. And the three off target. Here's West now. It's a 10-point game. And it's Beal in the corner. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Beal's got his second bucket.
No hesitation whatsoever. I just love how Beal makes that decision quickly to shoot off the catch.
Now here's Levine. He has 5 to the middle. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars.
Get ready for your East All-Star Dance Pack. Get ready for your East All-Star Dance Pack. Get ready for your East All-Star Dance Pack.
An almost entirely new group now for the West. Jokic, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Kevin Durant comes in for Bradley Beal. James Harden, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook. And Curry subbed in for Damian Lillard. Harden dishes to KD. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. KD's got 9.
And that's a nice exchange between teammates there. I mean, they really work well together, whether it's All-Star Week or the regular season.
You know, really pretty fresh they get to share this stage together tonight. I mean, they've both helped each other to get here, and now they're going to keep helping each other.
Difficult to guard and pick and roll. Zion's combination of mobility and quickness, along with that strength, just so lethal.
Now, here is Harden. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. KD with the bucket.
It's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Kick out to Levine. Doncic passes to Gobert. Back to Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. To the inside. Williamson. That's good. And it's Levine with the assist.
You know, Zach LaVine is not just a scorer. He's really good at setting up his teammates, too.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul. The West All-Stars making a switch here. James is checked in.
Substitution on the court.
Outside Durant. From 20 feet out, he hits the back iron and sinks the shot. 14 points for him.
And this game literally has been wide open as it gets.
Yeah, both teams completely neglecting their defensive duties.
2 minutes.
Doncic against Curry. pass to Jokic. Fires for three. Drains it from beyond the arc. Now just a 3-point East All-Star lead.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Nice shot by Gobert.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
Outside Durant on the pass to Jokic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul. Jokic.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the East All-Stars.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
They've also gotten into a nice rhythm from the three-point line early on tonight.
The first free throw is good.
Jokic brings great intensity to every game. That's how he's able to put up those big numbers. He had a staggering string of double-double games in the 2021 season.
Catching up on the changes for the East. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Gobert, and Irving subbed in for Doncic. Young's checked in for the West. Levine for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one. And here's the West with the ball. They trail by 6. Here's KD. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field. Now that was a sweet move. I mean, lightning handles, yet completely under control and within himself.
Young passes to Durant.
Defensive foul called on.
The West All-Stars have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. The first one falls, and the East All-Stars making a change here. Tatum's checked in. Randall's checked in for the West. Good on both.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
There's 47 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Levine with it, now defended by Randall, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Man, it would be kind of cool to be Giannis for just one game. He makes dunking and getting to the rim look so easy.
Now here's LeBron. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Back to Young. And he uses the glass on the way up.
And defensively, everyone wants to body up Young. And he expects that and has the body control to combat it.
Irving with the bounce pass. And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul. 17 seconds left in the first half. Irving passes to Antetokounmpo.
Tell you what, I could watch this move and this movie all night long. Irving doing a nice job getting his team quality shots.
Here's Young from deep. And so it's the East All-Stars with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We've got more in store for you right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
An amazing first half of basketball. And it looks like we've got a game on our hands that will cap off this great weekend in style. The East and West both giving the fans everything they could have hoped for. This is shaping up to be an all-star classic.
This has really been fun, Ernie. Appreciate you very much. I love how these teams are going at it. Nice to see such a competitive game.
This game is important to these guys, and they know the world is watching, and they want to put on a show. Both of these teams are doing exactly this so far.
remaining in the NBA All-Star game. Good to have you along on 2K Sports.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
Antetokounmpo out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Jaylen Brown. And it's George in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. Durant, the pass to Curry. And Harden with the stop.
Oh, I tell you what, Curry is such a tremendous perimeter shooter. I think his ability to set up teammates and his unselfishness, often underrated.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
To the paint, Jokic with the steal. Outside, KD. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. The game now all time.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
Irving with the ball. Now defended by Jokic. And Stephen Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Irving against Durant. In the corner, George with it. And stolen by LeBron.
Yeah, that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
The All-Stars shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point.
And one of the more clever players in the game. Curry takes pride in toying with opposing defenses.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
Here's Curry. After the basket by the East All-Stars on the other end. From 13, Durant. That's good. KD's got the lead up to 2 now for the West All-Stars. Irving attacking, and it's sent back by Jokic. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Towns, who's checked in for the West. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now.
And, you know, if you throw it up, Tatum will go get it. He's a really good athlete. You can't let him roam free like that.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. Damian Lillard checked in for James Harden.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget. And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
And it's Paul George with the foul.
George.
That is his first foul of the game. Well, Ray, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
You're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Now, here's Lillard. Zach LaVine unable to get his last shot to go. Curry passes it to Jokic. Over Giannis. That one off the back iron and out. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. It's good. And it's a 4-point East All-Star lead.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Knocks down the 3-ball.
Anytime Curry gets a look from deep, he's letting it fly. And he's probably knocking it down, too.
Leonard, the pass to LaVine. And LaVine with the slam.
And These fans are getting treated to just some amazing aerial action in this game.
And that's the way it should be, right? I mean, it's All-Star Week. You don't lay it in, you punch it in.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile One block.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Here's Curry. After Luka Doncic's bucket, Curry. Offensive rebound. Doncic with the steal. There's the lob at Kumbo. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
Curry passes to Jokic. Here's Lillard. And Levine with the block. And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Joel Embiid is checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Randle comes in for Jokic. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Stephen Curry. Young is subbed in for Damian Lillard. We've got 1:48 left to play in the third. Westbrook kicks to Young. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got his third assist on the night.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Outside, Beal. A three-pointer off the mark.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Giannis dishes good and there.
Oh, my goodness. Watch out. And now that's what these people came to see, just punishing the rim.
Boy, that was tremendous. That one will be worth some points in the dunk contest.
Now, here is Young. 5 points in the game. Teardrop shot, and he lays it up and in. Young's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
There are nights that Antetokounmpo can reach a level few have in NBA history. The MVP feeling it tonight.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game. Gobert is checked in for the East. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Durant's checked in for Bradley Beal, and it's Harden in for Young. 40 seconds left in the third quarter.